Good afternoon. It is ridiculously cold here, and it's just warmed up enough. Now, most of you would find it very cold because it's only around 45 or 50 degrees Fahrenheit right now, but that's perfect for me. I am here at this nice older lady's house who lets me visit here sometimes because she's gone today on a trip, and I get to take care of her little man. Hey, Pumpkin, you want to say hi to everybody? Say hi to the Israelites, cutie pie. Hi. Hi, pooper duper. All right. Well, okay, he got tangled up there. There we go. We are going to take a little walk with this little man here. All right, I got you. Are you ready? All right, let's go. Yeah. Yeah, mule. Yeah. Let's go. Whee! Hey, you stop and pee and do whatever you want, okay? All right. Anyway, today we're going to talk about something pleasant. I am a person of a heavy mind. I am hurt. Come on, let's walk. Come on, Pumpkin. Let's go. I often get hurt by the failures of everything, by the bleak imagination. The future I imagine is bleak a lot. And that leads me to be heavy-minded and sad, frustrated. And things often pull me away from that, like family. Come on, let's go. Where do you want to go? I thought you wanted to walk on the road. Normally he walks down the road with me, but he's not wanting to do that today. But that's fine. I just thought you guys might like to see him. Well, I'm not going to show him pee. Anyway, I want to talk about positive things. Something that has sort of, I don't know, made me feel a little better lately. One of my cousins had a baby. Another one of my cousins is moving back from California. She went out there years ago. She moved back. Then she went back again. Now she's going to come out here to stay for good. She's my age. We're mid-40s. Come on, buddy. I'm supposed to take you for a walk. Do you not like me recording? Every time I come over to walk with him and I'm not recording, he walks all over the place. But now he's just standing here. Where do you want to go, Pumpkin? Maybe it's too cold for him. I don't know. Where do you want to go, little bit? Oh, he's eyeballing something over there. What do you see? Well, obviously, I'm not good at making recordings with animals. I don't ever do this, really. I've only done it a few times. So I'm just going to talk and see where he takes us. You can walk wherever you want. I'm just going to keep talking, okay? Anyway, I visited some family I haven't seen much lately and in the last few days. And it makes me feel better. It makes me feel not so alone. It makes me feel not so lost, not so empty. Knowing that there's people that live around me having kids, building big families, buying houses, building culture here. I got to listen to one of my cousins play beautiful acoustic guitar. And I haven't heard him play in about 12 years. And he's gotten so much better. And he's young still. He's not even 30 yet. And he's got a wife now, and they're talking about having kids. And they're both excited to make music together as a family. My mother wants to teach one of their kids. They don't even have a kid yet, but whenever they do, my mother plays hammer dulcimer. And she wants to teach them to play dulcimer. So little things like that give me hope. And that's what I wanted to talk about today is I know how bleak things seem. And I know a lot of you that follow my channel, you don't have a lot of family. There's not a lot of good stuff going on for you. I know that. That's why you found my channel. But there are people out here, all across America, all across the West, who are still making culture, who are still making families. And we haven't forgotten who we are. And when I'm around that, that is like the best antidepressant. To see that there are people of my blood, of my family, of my kin, my friends, where I live here, that, now's it time to go? That are living life like when I grew up 40 years ago, doing the same things in the same area, singing the same songs, doing the same kind of stuff together, going hunting together, shooting guns together, going fishing together. Come on. I gotta take you for a walk. She told me to take you for a walk all around. Come on. You need your exercise. Let's go. And so, I wanted to make a video today just sharing that experience with you about what a powerful curative that was, getting to be around friends and family that don't talk about politics, they don't care about what's going on. Now, I know that a lot of us wish they would care more, but it's kind of good that they don't, because I don't think most people have the capacity to deal with and think on the kind of dark, heavy, big picture shit that I deal with on my channel all the time. And it was nice just to be around them to where there was no pause at all. They weren't talking about going to war. They weren't talking about being progressive or liberal or politics or GOP versus this and that or Democrats or Trump or nothing. Nobody talked about any of that all weekend. We just loved each other, had a great time, talked about things the family and friends of the family had going on. And I try to be involved in that stuff best I can. But, you know, I'm getting older now, and the family members I grew up with, they're either dead or moved away, or they got their own family and stuff going on in this area, so they don't live close by anymore. But I still talk to them sometimes, like we have family, little, what is that? Don't eat that. Don't eat that. I don't know what that is. Don't eat that. All right. I don't know what he wanted to eat, but it was something dead. I'm glad he left that alone. Anyway, I wanted to bring this up because it's important to try to find reasons to not be miserable and to focus on the good. And I know how easy it is to be depressed and think that you'll never have a family or never have a house or any of that. But I don't mean to sound bootstrappy like a boomer, but can't never could. You need to not give up. Now, I know that we're not going to have the ability to buy houses and create businesses and stuff like we did when I grew up, but you can't let that defeat you. All around the world, even other white countries that are poor, you've got families that have lived through horrible war and poverty, and they didn't give up. They still have cultural traditions. They still have families. And so you need to not give up. You need to have a more positive mindset, and God knows I need to take my own advice here. I've been doing that a lot lately, doing the best I can. It's hard when I feel isolated, that nobody around here wants me to keep doing what I do. They just don't care. They want me to not care too and just let the world burn. Not that they think it's going to burn. They just don't think that way. They just want me to not care about what goes on outside this local area. And I know there's a beauty to that, but that just ain't me. But seeing them live life and do things together as a family, having babies, talking about making music together and family reunions and stuff, it makes me feel like there is hope for us in the future going forward. And big picture, I'm not worried. I do think that what's right will win out in the end. Oh, what'd you find? He made a noise, a little quiet noise. Did you smell something? Did you smell an animal? Well, he's not interested in me at all today. All right. Well, let's take you back. Let's take you back inside. Come on. Anyway, I don't really have anything else to say. I just had a pretty positive weekend. Got to talk to some family. It's nice that I have another little cousin in the world. What do you call it? A grandniece? Is that what she'd be? Yeah, a grandniece. I have a grandniece now. But I'm getting old. And that's my second grandniece or nephew. I have a grandnephew as well, but he's much older. Where are you going? Come on, I gotta take you inside. You can't run over there. You can't go over there. That's a horse. No. He's being more difficult today than he's ever been with me before. Come on, buddy. We gotta go inside. I gotta take you in. We're done. Anyway. So I guess that's it. This was kind of a choppy morning walk video. I'm not used to having the little animal with me, but he's cute, and I thought you guys would like him. Let's, ooh. Where are you going to take us? We going in? Ooh. We going in? Where are you taking me? You going to pee on something else? No? Anyway, I'm going to get away from that air unit so I can actually hear. Come on over here. And, I don't know. Do what you can. This is why I tell people all the time to make connections. Even if they're not your blood family. Make connections with people that are living life and building real culture. Building community, building family. Doing stuff that's positive. Doing stuff that's not just destructive cancer. Be a part of people that build and live. And it's the best antidepressant there is. So, I'm going to let this little munchkin go inside. Yeah, I know. I know, Pumpkin, I know. Here, I'm going to go ahead and get this off you so you can go in. There we go. All right, little man, you're free. Go on in there. Yeah, take it in there. There we go. All right. Okay, anyway. Now I'm free of that. I thought that would be a fun way to start the video, but it was, I don't know, kind of a mess. I don't know if I'll do that again. But anyway, the fall is upon us. The weather is beautiful. When it's cold in the fall, it always makes me think of adventure, Lord of the Rings, Dungeons and Dragons, awesome fantasy stories and mythology. It just makes me feel strong with the wind of adventure. So I wanted to come out today when it was warm enough to come out and do stuff, and I needed to come walk her dog anyway, so I don't know. I just felt positive today after a decent warming weekend and some visitation with my family. I just felt like I should talk about it, and so I did. And I guess I'm going to wrap up there. Y'all be sure to come check out the new stream series this week. We have an excellent topic that we're going to be covering this Thursday evening at 6 p.m. Eastern, 11 p.m. UK time on the Empire of Lies. Newsfist and I will be back in our new time slot to tell you more about what you've been lied about and how and why. So definitely come check that out. And I hope you all who celebrate have a wonderful Thanksgiving weekend. And just keep heart and don't give up, and do everything you can to be positive and contribute positively to culture around you, to people around you where you live. God bless.